Good evening, everyone. My name is Jessie Boyd, and today I shall be discussing with you how stress affects the body. Stress. My heart's pounding, a steady thrum that's drawing closer, a pain in my chest with every single breath. Loveless, 2015. I am a stressed college student. Being that I go to Xavier, I can relate to how hard stress is on the body. When I'm stressed, I can scratch my head until it's sore. I tend to bite my nails. I either eat too much or too less, and most times I don't sleep. Stress ultimately strains every part of a person. Stress can cause a strain on a person's mental capabilities. It can strain how well your body may choose to work, and it ultimately can determine if a person can be happy, mad, or sad. Today I will be discussing with you about how stress is a strain on a person's physical, cognitive, and emotional selves. Stress can rob a person of their health and vitality and ultimately harm you. Stress. First, I will discuss about how stress affects your body. Stress affects how your body works. Stress can cause a person to become sick more often, meaning that stress tends to weaken your immune system so that you are more vulnerable to germs. Saying that whereas you might never get a cold when you feel normal and happy, you don't have a worry in the world, when you become stressed, you become more susceptible to things like a cold, pneumonia, or any other disease or illness that you may think of. Stress also has caused problems with people's eating habits. Stress can cause a person to increase their intake of food or decrease their intake of food. It all depends on what kind of person they are. Stress can also make it to a point where you don't want to eat at all because you're so worried about what's all on your plate, basically. Moving on, I'm going to discuss how stress affects your cognitive self, or your cognitive state, in other words. Stress can cause problems with your memory, meaning you can start to forget things more frequently than you would normally, or you can begin to mix what you know is a memory with what you think is a memory. Basically, combining those two up to something that you think you know, but you don't really know. Stress can also cause problems with concentration, meaning that your mind may begin to feel cluttered, and you may begin to feel that your mind is firing on 1,000 synapses at one moment, and you just can't comprehend what's going on. Stress can cause you to just feel like stress can just ultimately cloud your mind, basically. Now that I've talked about the cognitive state and the physical side, I should talk about the emotional being. Stress can cause a person to go through various mood swings, meaning a person can feel like their normal selves one day, and then the next they feel more irritable or have a short temper, meaning even the slightest thing can now set a person off, or something that you normally do with a person, or how you play around and joke with a friend may now upset that friend. Stress can send a person also into a state of depression, because now you are worried about everything that is on your plate, and you begin to feel smothered and trapped in a box, and ultimately you can begin to feel alone, which can cause a state of depression. In conclusion, today I have discussed with you how stress causes problems with a person's emotional, cognitive, and physical self. Again, I say stress strains every part of a person. As a closing remark, I say, like the rapper Jay-Z said, I got 99 problems, but guess what? Stress is one.